Okay, today I want to talk about the new Spider-Man movie, Brand New Day. I'm so hyped to talk about it. It's been out for almost 2 weeks and I went to watch it 2 times already. I went to the Kinepolis in Brussels. I want to show how it looked because it was insane. So the movie in general, I really liked the movie, and I think it might be the best Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. Thinking between No Way Home or this one, there were a lot of stuff that I liked, but there was also a lot of stuff that I didn't like. I'm gonna start with the stuff that I really liked. The thing that I really enjoyed in this movie is just the acting in general. Like I feel like Tom Holland, Zendaya, and everybody just got way better at acting when you compare him to Homecoming and Far From Home. And yeah, adding the Punisher in, that I really liked also because John Bernthal is just a really good actor. I was kind of skeptical in the beginning because I didn't know how they were going to implement the Punisher because he's really aggressive. He's not really for kids, but they did it like the right way in my opinion. It was so funny, like him arguing with Spider-Man, and just to... yeah, the vibe that they gave, like, it was so funny, and yeah, it just made sense. So that was very good. Then also adding the Hulk, like finally making him big again. I feel like they just added the Hulk just like as fan service. Like he didn't really have to be there. I mean, yeah, he had device that could make him stay calm and stuff, but I feel like they just added him just to make him like the big Hulk again. But I don't mind that. Like I really enjoyed that scene. I also don't watch trailers. I just got like just a friend accidentally spoiled me that the Punisher was going to be in the movie, but like the Hulk I didn't know, so that was very exciting. Another thing that I also really like was just the relationship between MJ and Peter, because after No Way Home, nobody knows who Peter Parker is anymore. But then I saw MJ and Ned being in being in the movie again, so I was kind of skeptical because I thought like, are they gonna remember him already now? Then the emotional weight is not gonna be there. But at the end of the movie, like it's left open, so we don't know if they remember Peter. There are some signs, but we don't know if they really remember him or not. So that's what I also really liked, especially when MJ says like I don't love you. That really hit so hard. I also really loved the fight scenes. You could see that they really took inspiration from the Insomniac games and also from the comic books. So yeah, like in general, it really felt like a tribute to the Spider-Man movies and to the games and just to the whole Spider-Verse. Like it really felt like a tribute, and that's what I really loved about the movie. And you could see that Tom Holland really cares about the character like Spider-Man. Kind of reminds me of like Andrew Garfield, how he cared about the character. I just wanted to add it's like the first time of me doing a movie review, so it's gonna be a bit messy and not really structured. But if you want to give me some tips, you can put it in the comments, or any movie that you want me to watch, you can all put it in the comments. And I really want to get better at this because I really enjoy doing this. But yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so now I'm gonna start talking about things that I didn't like because there's no other things that pop up right in my head now of the stuff that I liked. So the first thing and the main thing that I didn't like about the movie is the villain, Jean Grey. It just doesn't sit right with me. Because at the end of the movie, she's supposed to be a hero now, but she literally made MJ kiss Peter without her consent, and like, yeah, I don't know how to explain. Like, it felt like it went all so fast, and it was just all forgiven. But like, that's something so crazy to do, and then also, innocent man got run over by a car, and Peter doesn't even check on the guy. She just hurts a lot of people, maybe kills people. Like the guy that got run over, and now she's supposed to be like very important and be a hero. So yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. And also, I wanted to say that this finally felt like a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man solo movie again. Like, because in the MCU, every movie leads to like something in the MCU, and with the Spider-Man movies, I prefer them being like solo movies, like with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Although I don't like the Amazing Spider-Man movies, but that's for another video. But in the Tobey Maguire movies, yeah, it's like solo Spider-Man movies, and those I prefer. Like in this one, I thought it was also gonna be like that once I saw like 50% of the movie, but then more and more near the end, it really felt like a Jean Grey movie at some point. So yeah, they didn't succeed in making it a solo Spider-Man movie again, or like a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man movie. I mean, it kind of was a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man movie, but yeah, just the villain. There was too much attention to her backstory and to the villain itself, and maybe that's just how I see it. But yeah, that just makes it again not really a solo movie. Like just again like an introduction of a character, just to introduce them into the MCU, and that's what like I find it kind of tiring, because I just prefer like the solo Spider-Man movies. One other thing that I also really didn't like in the movie, or like I felt like it missed in the movie, is making it look like Peter Parker is really struggling. And I'm gonna go back to the Tobey Maguire movies again. I don't want to sound like a glazer, but like it really feels like he did that way better there. So for example, in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, he's like broke. He cannot use his powers or something. He gets fired at his job because he can't deliver pizzas on time. His girlfriend is with other man. Yeah, he's just really struggling, and you can really feel it really sucks to be Spider-Man. And here, okay, everybody forgot about Peter Parker and he's alone for like a lot of years, but he still doesn't look broke. How does he even can afford his rent? Nobody's complaining about his rent. He still has all the gadgets and stuff. So yeah, you still don't feel him struggling, and that's something that I feel like I really miss in this movie. What really sucks to me is that we already have Homecoming, Far From Home, we have No Way Home, now we have Brand New Day, and there's so many Spider-Man characters that aren't introduced yet, but then we spend time on Jean Grey and on Damage Control, and to me that just kind of sucks. Like it's like yeah, for me, I really don't like that because it feels like, and again, like just an introduction into the MCU, like I already said, and not like a standalone Spider-Man movie. And in the first, like in the, I would say like 50 or 70% of the movie, it felt like a solo Spider-Man movie. But then, yeah, after watching it 2 times, I realized that it actually isn't, and that's what kind of sucks, in my opinion. But in general, the movie was really good. Like these fight scenes, like I said, the visuals, like the visuals are, to me, I spend more time now on the visuals and on the color grading, because I'm also like I also love to color grade. I know that that's like the next level, like in Spider-Man, of course. I cannot do that stuff, but yeah, they really spend way more time. You can see that they spend way more attention to the color grading and to the visuals. And I really appreciate it, and I loved it. So if I would give it like a score out of 10, I think I would give it like between a 6.5 or 7 when it comes to like the Spider-Man movies, because I think I have a minimum of like 5 Spider-Man movies that I like better. So I would give this one a 6.5, a 7 out of 10. Really liked the movie. A lot of stuff they could have done better, but out of the Tom Holland movies, this or No Way Home might be the best one. I'm gonna be honest, like I recorded this video like maybe multiple times in different days, because my opinion kept changing. There were like things popping in my head, like, oh, I forgot to say that, and also actually I don't, like, that opinion changed. So yeah, and also I'm recording this in my car because there's just too much noise at home, and I really wanted to make this video because it's almost been 2 weeks that the movie was out, so I felt like it was finally time to make my the final decision and just record the review. But yeah, I will also make more Spider-Man content. Like the next video will probably be like a tier list of all the Spider-Man movies, because I always loved Spider-Man. I think it's like one of my, I mean, it's my favorite superhero, and Spider-Man 2 will always be my favorite movie, because it does what got me so close to Spider-Man. But yeah, that's for another video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.